There it is. Okay. Whoa. Sorry, that was kind of loud, wasn't it? Okay. Here we go. So this is persistent. The money is high. But we don't. Ah, crap. Don't tell me I lost my Polar Express. Oh, and it looks like these two aren't hooked up yet. What is this? I think I screwed something up, and that's why this is independent. And it doesn't have, yeah, it doesn't have forward motion. It can only rotate. It has a communication, yeah. This is all jacked up. Well, now I don't know what to do. Looks like if I don't have the save I'm looking for, let's see, February 20. I'm gonna waste all our time doing this. Okay, this is the later one, day 202. Reputation 48. Do I have anything with a higher reputation? Because I don't think I've done anything to lose reputation. 201, and this is what we're on right now, isn't it? The persistent. Well, then I don't know why. Also 201, but we already tried F9. So it looks like I lost my Polar Express due to poor saving. Well, actually, I should... Oh yeah, because now that's my persistent. So... let's try the persistent one more time. (201) Lights 13. Oh, I'm tired. So tired of playing the game. Alright, we gotta launch another Polar Express. See if we have any missions here that... This... oh, this looks like... let me check. So then... I'm sorry. There's the February 21. Okay, 48 and 46. I think we'll still need to launch the Polar Express, but that where we were there was a mission where they had been orbiting the sun briefly. The little science came home and on the way home realized, weren't we supposed to do a contract while we were out there, but we didn't bring the piece that we were supposed to test? So, smartness. Let's see, do we have anything in flight? Just this probe, which we can't do anything about. We could rescue it, I guess, but... or we could destroy it. I think we will think about thinking about it. Okay, I think we want Munster 8. Boomp, Untitled. I don't know what that is. Was it Space Truck? I don't think it was Space Truck. Oh, that's what we were going to... No? I don't know what that is. I think Monster 8 is what we want. Yeah, I intentionally didn't do a save game at the end of yesterday's show. But I guess I didn't actually do a save after I got the Polar Orbiting Science Mission vessel. So that's a problem. Oh, I thought I loaded something. It didn't load? Oh, it's up. It's up high. It's up high. That's right. Ooh! Like so many things that went over my head. What is this doing here? Oh, these are stabilizers. And something's missing. No! Crap! This isn't what we want. This isn't our... This is the vessel that we used to fulfill the contract where we needed 4,000 liquid fuel at our moon base. So, I might not even have... No, that's not it either. That's what we flew yesterday. Nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'm hearing a lot of nope. That looks like it. That's not it. That also looks like it, but I don't think that's it. That's not it. Why does it look so similar? It looks like it's the same thing. And I'm pretty sure that's not it either. These all look the same. I don't know why I gave them different names. So it should be this one then, because this is part of this. And we already looked at 8, right? Oh yeah. So this is what we took. What is this? The Science Junior? Oh. Okay. Well, this is what I started to make yesterday. And then the only other thing is the telescope will be missing. But I can't think of a way to add the telescope and this. And this is less important actually now that I think about it. This survey scanner. We don't really need to do a survey scan of Kerbal. Kerbin. Probably 10 minutes to... King of Care is asking, if you were to make it again, how many minutes would it take this time around? And probably take me 10 minutes to get the basics and then more for all the fine tuning and stuff. But I do want to redo these fuel tanks. Because I think they are giving me problems the way I have them set up. Alright, hit X for 4. That didn't anchor right. Did that anchor right? That didn't anchor right. That's about right, right? Yeah, and then we'll alt-click. Beautiful. And then alt-click that. And that didn't sit right. And that did. Alt-click. And... Alright, surface mount T. Alright, Mountie always gets his man. Let's put some nose cones on there. Surface mount. Alt click. Fuel hoses. I'm sorry, I'm kind of ignoring chat at the moment. You guys deserve so much better than this. But I do want to get things going because it's another one of those days where don't really have the time. Probably just the bottom one would be enough. I'm not really sure. I can't quite get this the way I want it. Alright, I've done this before, so I don't know why it's not working now, but it doesn't have to be perfect. If we've learned anything, it's that it doesn't have to be perfect. Well, I guess on separation those could cause some damage. Alright, clickety click. This is the mainsail. Got thrust limited. Alright. So now everything else should be about ready to go. We need a volunteer for to sit in the pod there. And I think I want to take the telescope instead of the survey scanner. So let's get rid of the survey scanner and take the telescope. Probably have to rebuild the fairing. That's probably going to be unwieldy. That's way too many solar panels for what little we need to do. And is that sticking through the fairing? It might not be. Alright, good for us. Okay. Oh, let's see. No, don't need telescope either. Oh, does it? See, they don't tell you these things. It just says it might be able to detect. I'm probably not going to get any science data off of it. It says it's a science experiment. Collectible data, yes. Rerunnable. So, I don't know. Sometimes we have to fail to learn. Let's see, I used it once to place around Kerbal the star. I like that antenna. Have you tried clicking the science vessel and accessing KerbNet? Yes, and I didn't know what I was looking at, so I grunted twice and ran away confused. Can these things see biomes with elevations with the research lab? Yeah. Oh, maybe. No, I mean, at work tonight I got to train somebody, so I'm not even going to get to do that. Normally I like to check the Discord server while I'm at work, but... Oh, okay, I won't take the telescope. Put it in chat, because of the buffer, and I... didn't want you to have to stress over my folly. Do we need a surface mount here? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so, victims. This is flown by the probe core, and so we don't want Jebediah, or he wouldn't be coming home. And then we've got this little victim here. Where did she... no, where did... Mobile Processing Lab. Perfect. Read my mind. Okay, and... ooh... I think we're going to try again for a polar a direct to polar orbit rather than orbit and turn north. I don't have the engineer chip, so let's go back and get that. Oh, I think I took it off when I was sharing the craft file. Oh, I bet my staging's messed up too. Shouldn't be though. Everything goes. Those, then that, plus that, and lose the fairing, and then those. Oh yeah, I forgot about those. What engine is that? Skipper? Alright, engineer chip. Which is the Kerbal Engineer Redux mod. Where are we going to put that darn deal? Doesn't really matter. We'll put it a little lower than that. Make the 15 click off. There we go. I should be able to remove that if I need to. Save you go. Oh, my thing's not catching up. Capcom? I think I do have lights. They're just all inside the fairing. Alright, stabilization. East is that way. We're already rotated. It's not a good sign. Throttle up. And start things off with a bang. Try to get at least up to 70. Alright, and see if we can start oh, wrong way. Wrong way. I guess the other way would have worked too. Alright, so we will be losing out on... Oh! When did that happen? Almost didn't see my fuel tanks emptied. We'll be losing out on the rotation of the planet as part of our forward vector. That chip gives me these readouts up here. It gives the flight engineer, which has HUD 1 and HUD 2. So it's useful information, as well as information about the body you're orbiting, what you're flying, which includes mass and remaining delta V at each stage. And we are getting... Oh, okay, yeah. This is much better, much better. Those fuel tanks that I switched around were definitely causing a problem. Uh-oh, what'd we lose? I can't zoom in well. Now I need lights. Looks like I still have all my guidance, so I guess that stuff just blew up against itself. Alright, and we need to go north more. Oh, yeah. Go that way. Right. Oh, and where's my rocket? I need to take the limiter off now. There we go. Which is something you can't do at NASA. Those rubes. Alright, we're looking good on fuel. Got apoapsis. Is, you know, we can almost reach out and touch the apoapsis. It's so close. Ooh, that's a good idea. Using the twin bore. In this situation in particular, that probably would have been a good idea. However, we've got now in this situation, I'm trying to get it back towards due north. Time to apoapsis. Alright, time to tilt down more. Oh, now it moves. Almost out of fuel. Well, apoapsis is still very low. That's okay. We're about to lose a lot of mass. How much mass are we going to lose? A lot. We lost a lot of mass there, so that's good. And we're at 46. Apoapsis is still 54. So this HUD, this heads-up display, we don't have, oh, starting to shimmy. So we don't need to come out here and see this. Also, we see the periapsis height is a negative number, so that's not good. And we can also look at our inclination to see if we're getting closer to north or not. If you don't have that, then you need the perfect satellite like this one, so you can set it as target and see what your ascending descending node is, because this one has a almost perfect equatorial orbit. Alright, wow. I think, yeah, I've got this fuel tank cut off so that these side ones would empty first. Oh, we can eject those now. Except they're in the wrong stage. Anyway, let's turn our flow back on. Go ahead and get rid of all of that. Our apoapsis is over 90. Let's coast for a second here, and we'll figure out what we need to do. Oh, I did want to see that. Inclination 87 and declining, so we need to get closer to north. But once we get a good orbit, we can actually fix it a little better. So we'll get up here to like 1 minute to 30 seconds, and then we'll work on stabilizing the orbit. It's a pretty good apoapsis. I was kind of wanting to do it about 100,000 meters. 100 kilometers. So this is shaping up to be pretty much what I wanted on the first try. I'm as surprised as you are. Let's see. Yeah, it has a gimbal limiter, but that's not what I was. It's the other engine, of course, but I had the thrust limiter down to 85, so that it would burn the outer tanks faster. So that, earlier in the flight I could shed those. That's the thinking behind it anyway. I'm not sure how well that works. Alright, apoapsis 98. We're still 2 minutes out. So how are you? Now that we have time to talk. Not a lot of time. Make it quick. Yeah, the limiter was the thrust limiter. Alright. Well, we're 10 kilometers from the apoapsis. Oh, sorry, was that immodest? And let's tilt down a little bit more. Yeah. I like being able to turn the SAS off to kind of drift into position, and then turn it back on to get it to stop where I want it to stop. And sometimes that works, and sometimes it's not much better than just trying to nudge it in with the SAS already on. Alright, oh, it's time to go. Throttle up. And it still feels like this is the easier way to figure out. The AP's moving away from us, so we'll wait a little bit. PE is 20,000. That is a noble ambition. Space, 1999. Oh man, that horrible show that I still like, kind of. Even though it irritates me every time they say something just like, couldn't they hire a science advisor? What's that? Who knows? Wolfgang was in here earlier. I'll just blame it on him. All right, we got another 2 minutes to apoapsis. So we can do a slower burn as we approach the apoapsis so it doesn't jump away from us. The moon. Yeah, I think there's like at least 8 different craters that are considered different biomes for science purposes. 8:30, we're making good time. So like if you do your basic science experiments, you land in each one of those craters, soil sample, goo, thermometer, altimeter, and you get, it's treated like a new biome. But I'm not sure which one is which. And probably the easiest way to know is wait for the contract to come up, because I'm sure they're going to come up in contracts. Yeah, there's like they were stockpiling a bunch of nuclear something on the moon, and there was a horrible accident which caused the moon to accelerate away from the Earth at whatever, and it's like, wow. Do you guys even have physics in high school? So the premise of the show, or the explanation for the premise of the show, it's just completely preposterous. What they should have done was said, for some mysterious reason this happened. That would have been a lot more plausible, because if that did happen, if the moon did shoot away from the Earth, and the acceleration force didn't kill everyone on the moon base and cause everything to collapse. We got 57 seconds. Alright, start a slow burn. Oh, I can't do it from here. Oh, we're way off. The vehicle maintained access relative to the universe rather than relative to orbit. Alright, you stay there. Alright, now we want to see if this inclination increases or decreases. Slow burn. It looks like it's going up. Alright, I'm going to watch this periapsis height and time to apoapsis. Alright, apoapsis time is going up, so let's get a little closer and start another slow burn. Space 1999. What's funny is the idea that someday archaeologists may be looking back at us, let's say 500 years from now, and say, wait, that never happened. Why is this history book all wrong? Apoapsis is still retreating, even with a slow burn. Let's get closer. Yeah, just don't ask it to make sense. Whoa, what's happening here? Oh, we're going over the pole, so everything is drifting. Okay, this is weird. Really weird. Every time I say this is weird, I get that song from Rent stuck in my head. The Tango Maureen. Oh, let's do this. Alright, we're already at the apoapsis, aren't we? Yep, alright, let's... Maybe if we burn faster, it'll go behind us. Curious about that. Oh, we have swapped with the periapsis. Alright, so 113 and 105. So we could actually do a retro burn. There we go. And bring that down a notch. T-Ray, why do you want everything to be perfect? I think 450 meters is close enough, even for me. Okay, so we've got some science to do. This is a one-way vessel, right? Okay. So the next step is to detach our thingamabobber. Where do we want to put it? Probably here or here. Actually, let's do it on the docking port junior, since we won't have anyone wanting to go through that docking port. Okay. What would Owen Wilson say at a time like this? Decouple node. Alright, now we've got to go to the tracking station. First time I did it, I was like, oh, what? I can't control it. Can't I right click on it? And it should be at the very bottom of the list because it's the newest thing. It's the latest and greatest thing. Hopefully my RCS thrusters won't be completely wacko. Alright, let's figure out which way is up and down. So it's upside down to what I'm thinking. Wait, is that too much rotation? Yes, that's too much rotation. Oops, I meant too much rotation. Alright, so whatever. Okay. No, not whatever. Alright, so down, left. Okay. This is intuitive-ish. Gonna need some RCS thrusters and give it a little H. That was probably too much H. Wow, that seemed to have given me... Yep. This is hard to get used to. I need to set a target. Are we close enough? Not quite close enough. Oh, there we go. Set target. And fly from here. Control from here. Alright. And translation controls. Oh, very nice translation control. Let's see, LL, Cool J. We need to back off a little bit, so that'll be in. Oh, that might have been too much in. That was the wrong thing. Need to rotate a little bit of up, a little bit of left. I mean, that's right. A little bit more up. But really, you want to do things slowly because you start moving fast and then you've got to fix it. So it's much better to nudge. Coming up on... Give it a little bit down. There we go. It looks like we're not moving, but we're getting closer based on this number. It'd be funny if I just drifted it right in from there. That'd be like the best dart shot ever. And from across the football field, bullseye! And I don't know how to use this because it just doesn't... There's like no target. So we need to go down a little bit. So it's a little bit of touch of K. No, touch of I. And we just hit it. But we didn't hit what we were aiming at. So we'll let it drift a little bit. It looks like it's going to do some of the work for us. Let's let it. Just a touch of H when it gets in front of us. Oh, we're going to need a little bit of, just a hint of K. Cancel that out. Oh, nope, cancel too much. Alright, touch of H. Oh, we're going down. A little bit of L. Ooh, the magnets take over. And probably ought to watch the replay because I don't see anything here that gives you a target. All right, anyway, where do we need to control from now? I'm going to say control from here, maybe? It doesn't matter. Does it matter? I don't think it matters. Make the mobile bay the control from. Oh, we can't, can we? We probably have to use the cupola. Yeah. Or this port. So I'll go with the cupola. This one. They're all bad choices. So none of them are supposed to center of mass. Alright, deploy antenna. And I'm going to set this prograde. Not that it should matter, because if there was a way, it doesn't seem like it's going prograde. It thinks it's going prograde because it's controlling it from there. A horrible idea. Try controlling from here. Obviously, we want to be pointed that way, and we're not pointed that way. So we will control from here. That should probably do it. And then the long axis of the space station will be parallel to the ground. Alright, and then we can rotate the survey scanner towards the planet, which again, if we do this, well, we need to stay oriented prograde. Otherwise, as you go around the planet, it's going to continue to face off like towards those stars, and then I'm not sure I have the vocabulary here to explain that. Oh, great. Now every time I want to do something, it's focused on that engine. That's annoying. Did I try controlling it from here? Or is that the control from here? This is all very... I don't know. Oh, I should have waited for a better biome. No, we still get stuff. Let's engage the perform orbital survey. Oh, what's happening over here? Communitron is communicating data. And you were saying something about the KerbNet. Maybe that wasn't what I needed, but that's what I got. And then let's also do the goo. Why does this say... Oh, because in the science lab we can get information from that. I'm going to shrink this. We've got the thermometer right under the hatch. And the barometer. Oh! So do I need... That's what I need to click on, right? Review data. There we go. How long will that take? I missed something there. But it is at least... No? It's not doing stuff? Oh, she needs to be told to do stuff. So, transmit sign, clean experiment, start research. Do your research. Now, you were saying something about the KerbNet access. I don't know what I'm looking at. It just looks like it's information from the resource scanner. So I don't really understand what I'm seeing here. Okay, now enough about me. So weren't we talking about Space 1999? That's the important thing. Well, I think yesterday, the one we launched yesterday, I think I had over 1 million. I'm not sure how much over 1 million. Before we launched, and then when we got to the pole, and Jebediah was playing in the snow, I think we had like 700 and something, 700 and something thousand Kerbucks. So, do we just have to? Oh, did I get my orbit right? It's not perfect. I want it to be perfect. Let's see what we're looking at here. Which way are we going? We're going that way, so let's come over here. Oh man, I don't have I have to do this manually. Obviously it's good enough already and I shouldn't mess with it. Okay, don't want retro, don't want that. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Normal, anti-normal, and I think we want... Whoa, we're just drifting. Slow down. Alright, now that's anti-normal. Whoa, it's a lot... Oh, yeah, freeze! Freeze tag, alright. Let's drift over here. I guess the survey scanner doesn't actually have to be pointed at the body, it just has to be in the vicinity of the body. So this should be our normal. Nudge it in. Little more nudge. Snap back. Very nice. Which coincidentally is right on this line 225. So this is south. I don't know, but we're already at the. All right, so we got to come here so we can touch the engines. Inclination 87. Is that going up or down? It's going up. All right, perfect. A little bit more. Come on. Kind of wanted to do it at the equator and getting closer. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. I don't think you can get much closer than 89.99896. Is this going to go up or down? Ooh, it went up. All right, so is that closer? Yeah, this is closer, but stop touching the controls. Now we want to go prograde. Where's our research scanner or survey scanner? We'll rotate that towards the planet because we're role playing, right? And, oh, well, I can tell by this cupola that we're not quite... Oh, I should be able to tell from this line that we weren't quite in alignment. There we go. Got some docking lights. I think there's some docking lights up front too. Yep. And welcome home, Carol Kerman. But I wonder if the reaction wheels aren't doing something in there. We've got some reaction wheels inside somewhere. These four. And I don't know how to turn all four off at the same time. Just reduce wheel authority. That's the same one. That's the same one. Oh, I figured. that each one would be sticking out a little bit at a different angle. And I don't think I disabled, because this is four reaction wheels, not one. They're just overlapping. Alright, well, she's still got a bumpy ride there, so I don't know what the deal is. And she's 2 science. Alright. Let's come out here, right click on nothing. And let's just see if she can level up. Level up crew. No astronauts on board already. Okay, it's been fun. Alright, I got 10 minutes. What should we do? We can plan our next mission, which, now that you've got me thinking about it, I'm kind of curious about what we should do with the telescope. And I don't know, I think we have to wait to get the science. It says researching, it says 0.25 per day. So let's take a look at the ground crew. Let's see how much, because that didn't tell us, we didn't have a way to see how much science total we have there, did we? I don't think we did. Alright, so 119.9, I think we were at 119.1 before. So let's go, oh, this is what we need. Yeah, and this is not a money-making mission, so... oh, we need to change the name on that, don't we? What did we leave in charge? Was it this, or... oh, I left the lights on too. Oh! Which won't be a problem with all my batteries and my solar panels that I didn't extend. I need to learn how to put stuff in an action group. It's not that hard, and this would have been the perfect opportunity. Put all these solar panels in one action group. And we were talking about something yesterday. Oh, staging with docking ports. That might be how you do it, is with action groups. There's only 6 of them. Only. Status extending. And sun exposure. Yeah, it's partially in shadow. But we knew something would be. I forgot what I was going to do now. I was thinking I might have to change control from here to do it. This is why I need to take copious notes. Cannot transmit. Not enough useful findings. I think I've got an antenna up here. I hope I have an antenna somewhere. It'd be hilarious if I came up here without an antenna. I think I have 3 on here now that I think about it. Oh, no, 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 no! Grrr. Alright, let's see what happened. Inclination, we lost a little, we went a little bit too far there. I'm sure our orbit is okay. Yeah. And 118, 105, it's less perfect. Hell, let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shut that all the way down. And, I can't remember, once you shut down an engine, can you turn it back on again? How much fuel do we have? Lots and lots of fuel. Um, if there's a way to transfer fuel, I don't know what it is. But I think when you stop being in control of the craft, if the SAS turns off, or the direction turns off, and it just goes to stability. See, this doesn't look like it's jostling around, but actually looking at the shadows, it is. So those reaction wheels in there, that was a bad idea. I should have stacked them and then put them inside. That would have worked better. Anyway, antenna. Is that an antenna? No, that's... Oh, that's a battery that's pushed in halfway. I thought I put 3 communitrons. Yeah, that's what these are, right? Oh, man. I didn't realize these needed to be extended. Let's see. 1 experiment module will become inoperable after the data is removed. Probably the Science Junior. But Carol can reset those all. Let's get all the antennas sticking out so we're just bristling. If that one was there, then there should be one right here-ish? No? What is that? Battery? Yeah. Wow, it's kind of surprising that we're in the light. Alright, it's going up. So I guess it just, there's another one. While we were, or before we stuck the solar panels out, our little baby panels weren't doing enough. So I think that this way. Oh, there it is. And we'll stick that one out. Alright, so we have 3 antennas, and if anything bad happens, they'll all break now. Maybe it was a bad idea to put them all out. Yes, but we have redundancy. That should be enough, right? Oh, stretchy stretch. What do you want to talk about? Because I really don't even have enough time to plan the next mission, which I think is going to be... Well, let's see if Carol can reset this experiment. She'll have to stop doing science, I'm sure, but... I've got the telescope researched, so unless I've got enough science to... Oh, I know what I need to do. I still have that contract for testing a rover wheel while in orbit around the sun. So that's what I need to do next. I don't know if I'll do that on stream or off, but since I'm working for the next 3 days, it'll probably be on stream. At least it'll give us something to do. And something direct to do. But if we got enough science out of that, then I may want to implement some new equipment. Got new stuff, let's use it, right? Let's see. So if we give her an EVA, wow. She looks like she's... See, okay, well, I want her to use this one. I just thought that would be so convenient. What's up, Aiden? I'm getting ready to shut things down. Okay, it says start research, so she stopped her research while she was doing that. And she EVAs from the same side. Well, that's a pain in the butt. Oh, the communicatron went back inside after transmitting. Alright, so she needs to let go. And go down. I guess I could go up, but forward. Carol is happy. Oops, that's the wrong thing. She's going to get a grab here. Alright. Alright, so that's restored. Restore that. And then the barometer doesn't need to be restored. Alright, so let's go. Spaces go aboard? No, let go. Oh, we can't go in here? Oh, I'm learning to read. Alright, so if we spacewalk her again, we should go out where she came in, or she's coming out on the far side again. Yeah, she's coming out on the far side again. So I guess I should have made the experiments redundant and put them on both sides. Just to, hey, there's the alarm. Time to get ready for work. Although I'm pretty much ready, so I'm not in a hurry. Let's get her in there before I forget. And let's get her doing science again. Start research. And we've got a rate, so that's good. And, oh, is she ready to level up perchance? Nope. Alright. Where are we? Let's see. I'm zooming in here because I'm scrolling up in the chat, see what I missed while I was being neglectful. Wow. How did I miss so much? No, I didn't miss that. That's when we were talking about Space 1999. Yeah, and we'll go back down and see how much this launch costs. I don't remember how much we had beforehand, but... yeah, it's... when you're getting off here, you should check out King Akira's stream. Because it's... I don't know how to say it. It's always more interesting to watch the multilingual aspect of it. It's just like, wow, he's doing a good job. Just almost always talking, and I assume you're explaining what you're doing in Japanese. But then, you know, if there's anyone there talking to him in English, then he's very inclusive. Let's see. Uh-oh, somebody's planning something special. SSTJ. Single stage to Jewel? That sounds insane. Yeah, it's not like you can mine at Jewel. Oh, it has moons, doesn't it? You could probably mine on the moons. $2,000 meters. So that gets pretty warm. Alright, let's go down and... yeah, see, it's just drifting again. Did the sensor scanner stop working? See, and I don't know what all these other... cut off, retract... yeah. I think this will probably come in handy more when we're looking for places to set up bases for mining. Alright. Oh, did we... oh, that's why I wanted to find the control here. I wanted to rename it. I could have done a control from there. There we go, rename vessel. And it's a station. And I still haven't thought of a better name. I should probably call it King Akira. I named that one Hanyahime because I couldn't think of what to call it, and I should have called it Friendship 7 because that was we put that up on the anniversary of, was it Gus Grissom's flight or John Glenn? I'm not, no. Stop pretending you know things. Alright, let's go back down and see how little money we have left. And how much science we got from that. We were at 191.2, is that? Or 119.9. No, we didn't get any science. Oh, so we probably need to go back up there, do all those experiments, and make sure that she has stuff that she can do science on. Alright. Materials. He said in his best Kerbal accent. Well, we'll just go ahead and get this science for now. So I think that increases the amount we get per day. I should have written down how much we were getting per day. I think it was 0.25 or something like that. And where's the antenna that got put away? Well, any antenna will do. Oh, it's still... Okay, it's done. Right? Alright. And that one didn't retract, so I don't know what the deal is with that. And that one, we don't need to do that one. And these... Alright, she's already using that, apparently. And she's already using that. And that needs to be restored. But she's probably using that as well. Now, let's see how much science we're getting per day. That looks like about the same. Oh, that might be different. Yeah, I think this number is different. I think it's twice what it was. Alright. I forgot to see how much money we had. I restarted today. I don't know why it's so slow. I think this uses a lot of memory. 132, so we got like 20 science out of that. 21.2, was it? I don't remember. Still can't unlock anything from there. Yeah, 300. Oh, actually, we could do these, but they're not as much a priority. I really wanted to get this unlocked because that just opens up so many opportunities. And I kind of want to get this unlocked too because, oh, these are just connector points. I thought these were Dockers. Dockers by Levi's. This wouldn't be bad to have, but wait, if you put this on 2 points, can they go through this? I suspect not. I think I am running in 64-bit. Yeah, I have to be, otherwise my game I wouldn't have had any load games. So this is the 64-bit. I think I just got a lot of pieces. Well, yeah, if you look at the tracking station, that's part of it, I think. We've got a lot of junk out there. I still didn't look at the money. Whew. No one's getting through here without communications. Got red lines here, but oh, that's... What is that one? I think that's... I don't remember having anything down here. Oh, it's above the surface, so... Oh, it's... What is that? See, with these, it'll say what it is, but here, it doesn't say what's down there. And there's something over there, too. It's probably just debris, but it should still show up over here. Hey. Alright. Now, money. 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 Don't forget money. So we still have over 1 million. I don't remember how much we started with. Let's do a save, and then we can... I don't even remember what we loaded from now. Feb 22 already? This is PM. Bing! Let's see. So, do you even remember where we started from? Was it Feb 21? It was one of these two. No, it was one of these two. So, I think it was this one. So that was like 140,000. If this is the one we started from, because I don't think we made money. We didn't do anything to make money. So it's got to be this one. Well, we got 10 science from somewhere. I'm not sure how that happened. Alright, so we don't need to load that. Alrighty then. What's that contract that we have? Hey, Gene. So we need to test a Rove Max Model M1, which is a wheel, orbiting the sun. So I've got a vehicle that can change the sphere of influence to the sun and then return safely. And I guess all I need to do is stick a wheel on the side of it and test it? I don't know how you would test it. But I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Yeah, when I start up it... Oh, well, maybe you're saying something different. Right click on the King's Peaks. See, when I start it up, it's in my library. Select it, hit play, and then I got a pop-up that says play Kerbal Space Program or 64-bit KSP, and I choose the 64-bit KSP. So maybe that's not doing what I think it is. I think it is doing what I think it is. Those words I keep using. I think they mean what I think they mean. Alright, well, let's wrap it up. We just did the save game. Bing! You know what this means. Ah, I'm glad you guys are here. It's always more fun when you're here. Trite but true. Trite but true. Bing! Should probably put that somewhere else. Or I could put me somewhere else. Ah, let's see. Abraham Lincoln, I just heard this again last night, was quoted as saying, if he had 5 hours to cut down a tree, he would spend the first 3 sharpening his axe. And to use that as a metaphor, I've got a lot of axe sharpening to do. I've got to make scenes, I've got to learn how to use OBS better. And I'm not sure if with some of the tax return money I'm going to be able to invest in equipment. I really would like to get a microphone that doesn't hum. I can fantasize, can't I? Anyone know how much an Elgato costs? I keep thinking, I need to see how much that costs. Oh man, I would really love to get one of those. Oh, I can't even think what it's called now. Is it a Electro Voice? Something 20? I bet if I just put it in Google, it'll know from my last search. Hmm. Well, I don't know. I can look it up again. Hmm. RE20? No, that's just the yeah RE20 micro. Gosh, Amazon, why do you always want to put stuff in my face? That makes me like you less. Anyway, I've liked those microphones since I was in high school, and I wouldn't mind having one. $450. All right, go to my Patreon. Oh boy, good times. Cats are expensive. Well, okay, yeah, on the 64-bit, I think. Yeah, I think I am. Cats are expensive. They even put my well, jeez, this is yeah. They eat and eat and eat. You know, it only costs like $20 a month. I want to say to feed them. I think if I get a $20 bag, it lasts a month, 4 weeks, or something like that. You know, and if it comes right down to it, if I have to miss a day, they're evolved from wild animals that didn't eat every day, right? Cats probably did. Cats probably eat. Wild cats probably eat on a regular basis. And then wild canines, they don't get big meals a lot, but you know they catch a lot of mice and things like that. Anyway, it's getting late. No, it's. I mean, yeah, you're joking, but that's sort of kidding on the square. There's a more than a little bit of truth in that joke. It's funny because it's true. That kind of thing. Hmm. Yeah, and yeah, my cats are so affectionate when they want food or water. Oh, but yeah, every time I see the water bowl is empty, I'm like, no, I'm evil. If they taught me anything in dog training, it was never deprive your dog of water. Ooh, the moon just came up. Never deprive your dog of water. Um, and the idea was you didn't want to use water as part of your reward system, but more than that, you know, it's a little bit evil, and the dog is an expensive piece of equipment that you've got to maintain, and water is crucial in maintaining that piece of equipment. Ooh, I think did the moon come up right before the sun? That's interesting to me, nerd stuff. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for keeping me company. See you guys tomorrow. If you have any suggestions for, because it's probably going to be another one of those less than 2 hour streams. So if you have any ideas for what we can do, super. If not, I'll either try to do something with the telescope or do that contract for the rover wheel and find out if it's as simple as taking it with me and then right clicking on it to do whatever, or I don't know. But we'll see when we get there. And in honor of King Akira, see you next time. If I get a chance, I'll check Discord tonight, but with my trainee, I'll probably be busy. All right. No, I'm serious this time. I'll leave the chat open for a few minutes while I'm getting ready to go, and then. But I really have to go.